being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here as a representative of the Young Women's Caucus. And so the Young Women's Caucus was a group of over 40 young women and several young men who met last weekend representing the various subregions of Asia Pacific. And we gathered together to discuss some of our common struggles and aspirations. So, at this point of the conference, it really is time to ask ourselves, have we made progress since 1995? And this is what the conference is about. And so, while we were noticing that many governments have made some progress, they have committed to accelerating the commitments made in the Beijing Platform for Action, what we reflected was that in this week we've seen that we're not really able to move much beyond the document that was drafted 20 years ago. And young women's voices continue to remain unheard. We're rarely invited to be on national delegations, national consultations, and other processes. We're usually here in these platforms in our capacity as civil society. From this experience, one thing remains clear. Young women are not well represented in this document that was just adopted. We face specific vulnerabilities, including early and forced marriages, online and cyberspace violence, dating violence, violence in educational institutions, harmful traditional practices, violence as a product of religious fundamentalisms, as well as in conflict and post-conflict situations, among others. So what we need is effective, inclusive, and meaningful participation of young women in all political spaces, decision-making platforms, and accountability mechanisms. From the local to the global arenas. We need economic empowerment of young women, guaranteeing us equal employment and wage opportunities. We also need accessible and quality youth-friendly services, including sexual and reproductive health and rights services, linked with evidence-based comprehensive sexuality education. We young women are an integral part of the post-2015 agenda. We cannot have a new development agenda if young women are not brought to the table as equal contributing partners in this process. So it is imperative that we represent the issues that we face, issues that are so critical to gender equality, women's empowerment, and sustainable development. If not us, then who? If not now, then when?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.